Are you ready? Roll it!
Hi everybody, this is Tiffany. I am back for day 16. We are on the downward stretch of the video blogs, and believe me, I was feeling it today because I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do yet another video. And let me tell you, my morning has been kind of wonky. So this one might not be as long, but it's definitely something that we're kind of continuing with the wedding theme that I really have embraced recently, other than the first looks. This is why it is important to have a timeline. And I know that there are a lot of brides out there who are like, oh my gosh, I would not even consider getting married without knowing exactly what time everything was going on and going on and going on. And I love you. Call me, because right there, we're right here. But there are a lot of other brides who are like, timeline? What's that? So let's talk about it. A timeline basically is kind of the back story, I guess, of what's going on your wedding day. You know, what time you're arriving and getting dressed, what time the photographer is arriving, what time the makeup artist is arriving, the hairstylist, the groom, how long the wedding is, how long you've left for a receiving line or to take pictures, when you're going to be announced coming into the reception, what time the cocktail hour starts, what time it ends, what time you're cutting the cake. And I know it may sound a little anal retentive to some, because like, wow, who's that detailed? You need to be that detailed. Everybody needs to be that detailed on the day of your wedding. The reasoning why, and there's like 3 that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to go through them pretty fast, at least I think. The first reason why is because it's your day, and you want it to run smoothly. You don't want there to be any type of hiccups, any type of misunderstandings, miscommunications between anybody. You know, if you've got your photographer who's thinking that they're taking pictures after the wedding for 20 minutes, but you have, you know, your planner who is like, I'm supposed to shuffle you right over to the wedding or to the reception venue for a cocktail hour or for a receiving line right after the wedding. Then you've got 2 people who are going 2 different directions, and they're pulling you both directions, and you're like, as well as they're going a little crazy because neither one of them knows what it is that they're supposed to be doing, or they're both thinking that they're doing the exact right thing because there's no communication in there. So you want everything to go really smoothly. That's the first reason of why you need to have a timeline, because if you have a timeline that your planner has, your photographer has, your DJ has, your caterer has, everybody has the exact same timeline you have it, your makeup artist, your hairstylist, everybody, then everyone's on the same page. So there's no like, who's supposed to do what, when, where, how, any of that. It's just there. They know it's done. Everybody's moving at the same speed. Everybody's moving at the exact same time frame, and everything goes smoothly. Fingers crossed. The second reason is because when you have a timeline, not only does everything run smoothly and everybody knows exactly where they're supposed to be, but everything runs on time. See how that works? Because everybody's on time. So you don't have to worry about, you know, like some venues that you have to be out at a specific time, and oh my gosh, if the wedding starts later, if the pastor's not here, or the officiator's not here, or if the photographer's trying to get this, or if the planner hasn't, you know, ushered these people out, if the flower girls go crazy at the last minute and like start throwing flowers up in the air, whatever the case may be, you're not concerned about that because everybody is on time, because they know what time they're supposed to be there. They're set. They know hairstyling starts at 3:55 because the wedding starts at 6, you know, or hairstyling starts at 11 because the wedding starts at 3, or whatever the case may be. Everybody's on time because they know what time to be there. That, I think, is like the biggest reason right there, is because there are venues who are like, you have this specific time frame that you need to be out because we have another wedding coming in, or we have other things booked, and then everybody's not rushing, you know, trying to get through everything to move on. the last and final reason that I can think of is because when you have a timeline, I'm going to say them again, everybody's on the same page, so they know exactly what time everybody's supposed to be there, so everybody's on time. And the last reason is because when you go back before the wedding and you're getting ready to do your reception or your rehearsal dinner or whatever, if you have a timeline, if something doesn't plan out, it's easier to contact people and tell them, look, we're adjusting this, because they have a piece of paper where everything's already down. They can see what it is that you're adjusting and write it down, and everybody's still on the same page. So when you have a timeline, you can plan that out, and you know, it's supposed to be this long for the wedding. It's supposed to be this long to take pictures. It's supposed to be this long to do this, to do that. And when you sit down and you have this timeline and you go through your hairstyle run through or your makeup run through, and let's say it takes an extra 15 minutes to do whatever style it is that you've now decided that you want to do, when you have that timeline, okay, now you know that. So when you can look at that and be like, oh, I only allowed 30 minutes to do my hair, it's going to take 45. You can adjust that. So when you're adjusting that, then when you get to the wedding, it's not a surprise. Or when you get to the rehearsal, it's not a surprise, because everything's already been adjusted. Everybody's still already on time, and everything's put together. So again, it leads back to that first one. Nobody's running around like, what's going on? And everybody's all together. And that's the most important thing, you know, on your day. You want everybody to be on the same page, so that you're on the same page, so that you're all having a fabulous and wonderful day. And you're not like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Or who's going where? When's the caterer supposed to be here? When's this supposed to get here? When's that supposed to be? You can just relax and enjoy being the bride, because you know your planner's got the timetable, your caterer's got the timetable, your DJ, your officiant, or the pastor, the person that's marrying you. Never can quite get that name right, but everybody's got the timetable, so that they know what time everything is happening and everybody is set. And so those are my 3 reasons why a timetable is absolutely important. So I hope that has helped any brides out there or any photographers out there who are like, I've been thinking about those timelines, but I'm not sure. Get on the timelines. Talk to the bride, talk to the planners, talk to whoever you need to talk to, the groom. Make sure that there's a timeline, because it does run so much smoother, and it just keeps everybody so level and so even, and it's wonderful. So that is my why for today, why a timeline is important. And I will hopefully have more energy tomorrow and be rolling and rocking and everything that I'm supposed to be doing, because we only have like 14 more days of our video blog challenge. So yeah, we have to get on it. So if there are any other whys that you want to know, by all means contact me. We're running out of time. Twitter, Facebook, blog, and the blog will be up this week, I absolutely promise. Or at least back to where it's supposed to be. And if you have any other comments, concerns, questions, like I said, by all means, tweet me, Facebook me, send me an email, leave it at the bottom of this YouTube video, whatever it is, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow.